excited for Midnight Madness. It's just every minute of your day to be movies. And the most fun ones when you're the most tired is the best part about Midnight Madness. You're gooned on caffeine that takes you to 12:30. Then you crash hard just as some girl with her boobs out gets her face ripped off. I'm here with Matt Brown, one half of the Mammo podcast. Can I touch your back? I held my hand out really weird.
Give it to me. I'm always excited to be here at the opening night, Midnight Madness, because I just enjoy the party atmosphere. There's rumor that there's going to be an entry that actually eclipses Borat.
And you are the winner, correct me if I'm wrong, of our contest that we had last year, where we gave away these buttons.
Yep, buttons.
Buttons.
You know, the more gratifying things have not happened to me in my life. Like, this is sort of the high point.
Tonight is a historic occasion because this is the first time in the history of Midnight Madness that we are opening with a Canadian film!
Look at the crowds.
How can you got to be the proudest guy on the block.
Well, you get 1,500 people in one theater whooping it up, and I think Michael is going to have one good night tonight. Just had some drinks with him, and he's coming down here, and he's going to be a happy guy, and the two hoses are with him.
I hear they've got some kind of big entrance planned. I don't know. They're gonna.
He wouldn't let us in on that one. We don't. He's only our son. He doesn't tell us all.
You don't get all this.
That's fair. You know, looking forward to it, but I have no idea what I'm going to see. Looking forward to The Legend of Beaver Dam more because I actually hear it's fucking brilliant.
I personally wish they'd do more shorts in Midnight Madness. It seems perfect for it.
As do I, yeah.
These lucky people will get to see the movie tonight, but for the people that won't for a while, the rush people, what's the movie all about?
It's a horror musical film, and it's all about Danny Zygwitz, who is the nerdiest camper in the world, and he's being taunted with a ghost story around the campfire by his counselor.
It's really interesting to transition into the film world and try to put our stamp on things, even though we're not actually in these films, to try to put our stamp and our sensibility into it.
This is actually the first time we have made anything where the festival has invited us to be a part of the festival, and we are just thrilled. Very grateful.
Midnight Madness, Colin Geddes looks all over the world for the best and cutting-edge horror, sci-fi, fantasy genre movies, and that's what this series is, and it has some of the very best, the masters, okay? For us, we're the opening act. We're honored to be on this same bill and this same slate as all these people. I mean, we're thrilled. It's like a flattering thing,
This
you know?
shouldn't be happening.
These are our idols, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and we owe it all to Colin and to Tiff for believing in us and to have that faith that, you know, they would put us on the same bill and the same program and series as these greats.
Way better than when you had a screening here of a film called Borat. All right? You guys have blown the roof off this place with your love for Terry and Dean. Damn it! Get her!
These guys have another screening of their movie, and people might not want to go see it because they think it's a mockumentary, it's Canadian, they might not have seen the first one.
Even if you haven't seen the first one, I think you would enjoy this film. It was like, I personally think it's way better than the first one. They had a bit more money and they Totally used it well.
And the short that preceded it is a really, really good short. It's funny. It's really creative. The whole thing, the whole package was amazing, and especially happening on a Thursday night when one of the other movies that's playing tonight, Score, a hockey musical, which is the Canadian film that got made that's opening the festival, and then they relegate Fubar to, thank God, to the Midnight Madness section, which is still the best programmed section of the festival. But Score, a hockey musical is a movie that's made to appeal to everyone, right? And a movie like Fubar 2, which is about heavy metal and Fort McMurray, dudes that pretending to be hosers that go to West Hampton Mall, idiots that get drunk and hurt each other, but because it's made by funny people that have something to say, that have a point of view, that aren't trying to make a movie that just appeals to everybody. They end up making a movie that's a million times funnier, and not only a million times funnier, but a million times more meaningful and about brotherhood and friendship and family in a way that a movie like Score, a hockey musical, could ever be. And it's just, I don't know if they set it up that way. I don't know if the Midnight Madness is the undercurrent festival that's meant to echo what's going on in the daytime.
You think Midnight Madness is like the dark reflection of the regular TIFF programming?
Maybe. That sounds cool.
I doubt that every single person that went to see Score, a hockey musical was on their feet clapping and cheering at the end of the movie like they were at Fubar 2.
It is deeply pleasant in every possible way, and really good. And it's screening again, and you should go see it if you want to laugh like a motherfucker.
And if you can't make it to TIFF, it's going to come out in theaters, I think, in October anyway, so be sure to see Fubar 2. You won't regret it.
See you tomorrow with Super.